The latest in Maharashtra's Chikki scam, Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis has said he's ready to order a probe into allegations of corruption against Pankaja Munde if the opposition furnishes evidence. However, Fadnavis also demanded an explanation from the opposition for making purchases through similar rate contract system when they were in power. The opposition has accused Pankaja of awarding contracts to the tune of 206 crore rupees without inviting tenders. Sources tell India Today that the Maharashtra Women and Child Development Minister may meet Fadnavis to offer an explanation. Meanwhile, Congress leader Sachin Sawant claims that he's received threatening calls after filing a complaint with the Anti-Corruption Bureau against Pankaja. I want to go across now live to London. Joining us from there is Maharashtra's Minister for Women and Child Development, Pankaja Munde, who finds herself in the eye of a massive storm. This is the NDA's first big corruption charge. Now, Pankaja Munde, you are charged with favouring companies in the grant of the 206 crore rupee purchase order for food items and other materials in rural areas meant for tribal children. Now, why was this done without an e-tender, which is the norm that's been set by the Devendra Fadnavis government? You're violating your own government's rules, Pankaja.
See, I am not violating any rules. I have told this on record to many channels, and also I have given my written my answer about this to the opposition leader who had already inquired about these things in the month of May, and all these answers have been already submitted to the Chief Minister of Maharashtra. I have not violated any rule or any regulations. I have only followed all the rules, and all these.
No, just explain, how have you followed the rules? The rules in Maharashtra say that there will be an e-tendering process for any deal over 3 lakh rupees. This was 206 crore rupees. 24 government regulations were issued in a single day. That's a violation of a High Court order.
Who said that? There is no violation. If a High Court tomorrow says that, I understand. But just because somebody is making allegations without any base, I am trying to explain you that only. That the 3 lakh tender notice was issued in April, and this purchase was made in February, month of February. So basically, the 2006 crore purchase, the whole purchase, you call it a scam. It is something injustice. It is injustice to me if I am not able to explain myself, and people not able to understand what they are exactly listening to. So this is all misguiding and deliberately happening.
Amongst the products that were bought, Pankaja, is a contract to supply Chikki, which was awarded without due process to an NGO called the Suryakanta Mahila Audyogik Sanstha for a whopping 113 crores. Now, the charge against you is that the contract quotes a price of 285 rupees per kilogram of Chikki. Other firms had bid as low as 127 rupees per kilogram. That's almost half the amount. Why did your ministry pick an NGO which was quoting twice the price that others were offering?
Basically, every news channel is giving me different questions about this particular Chikki. There is no 113 crore Chikki was bought, first of all. Whatever Chikki was bought was on the rate contract made by previous government, which was Congress. The minister had already used these same rate contracts before. My previous minister has spent in 2012 and 13 167 crores, 13 and 14 127 crores, and only in month of July 2014 they have spent 56 crores. My Department of Women and Child Welfare cater to 30 lakh kids. So I have to give everybody justice. This is not an amount which is being glorified. This is a regular amount. This is being every 2-3 months. This is being spent for buying their necessary required stuff. I have not violated any rule. I'm very confident about this. I have submitted all my written records, and I'm ready to answer any question.
No, because I have another discrepancy. I have another discrepancy because water purifiers were bought for 5,220 rupees per unit. Your own department had fixed a maximum price of 4,500 rupees per unit. The supplier, Everest Industries of Aurangabad, does not even have its own manufacturing unit and was allowed to outsource production of these water purifiers, clearly indicating that it was benefited.
Again, I am answering the same thing. These rate contracts were made by previous Women and Child Welfare Minister only, and they were done by e-tendering only, and these water purifier, I have not escalated 1 rupee also. There were 2-3 options. One was coming with the tank where you could store the purified water. One was coming without the tank. The without the tank was little inconvenient because they could not save this water in Anganwadis, and then there is no point of giving clean water if you cannot store it somewhere. So that one tank came with storage and one tank came with without storage, and both of them had rate contracts made by government with official process. So there is nothing, no violation. Just because somebody thinks if my violation is said by some authority or audit is going wrong or 1 rupee also goes unaccounted, I will not be in politics. I am telling you very, very confident.
No, because one of the contractors who spoke to us, Bhanudas Tekavade, said that he gave a 20% concession to the government. The rules, the e-tendering rules in Maharashtra say the government should get a 25% discount on the quoted price. Now, why are contractors being favoured, and why is the government not taking the discount that rules say the government should be taking, Pankaja?
I am telling you, this contractor is been already providing when previous ministry was there. I have not.
But Pankaja, how does what? One second, Pankaja. In each instance, you say this is what happened in the previous ministry also. How does that matter? The Maharashtra BJP was elected on the promise of clean government. If discounts are being given which are lesser than what the government is entitled, if the government is spending more than what you should be spending, shouldn't you as minister be trying to fix that?
No, I'm not saying that this has been happening. It's right or wrong. I'm just trying to say the contractor not being favoured by me. It is the rate contract not existing with this contractor, and there is no single rupee being escalated by me or given favour by me. If I would have taken some new decision or new contractor would have come in picture, then it would have been.
No, but these decisions were taken under your watch. You signed off on these decisions. You can't get away by saying that somebody else took the decision.
It's not a crime.
I only followed it through.
It's not a crime.
It's not a crime, but your laws are being violated. Your own government laws are being violated.
Not at all. Just because my opposition, one person, says this is being violated, there is a proper investigation happening about it. There is no violation of law.
Now Sachin Sawant is saying, Pankaja, that he's getting threatening calls. He's saying that 50 people have called him. He's getting threatening calls. How do you respond to that?
See, listen to me one thing. One person says something, you believe him, and when I am saying I am not violated, you should believe me. You should give fair chance to both. Whatever he's saying right on his part, I am saying right on my part.
Okay.
Let the whole thing comes to a conclusion.
I agree with
that. For that.
Let there be a probe. Yeah. Let's not try and judge this issue on television. Let there be a thorough independent probe.
I am very confident. If I have even 1 rupee has been escalated or been misused, I am very much sure what I am saying, and this is beginning of my career. After losing everything, I am on this platform right now. I cannot do these blunders in my career. Money and all these things, they are not very important. Those children getting their food on time without lapsing the budget was the main priority for me. And I have done what my moral that time said, and whatever rules I have followed, I am 100% correct. I am very confident of it.
Okay.
This is all deliberately happening to align my image.
Okay. I'd wait for a probe to find out whether or not rules were indeed followed. For the time being, Pankaja Munde for joining us live tonight from London. Thank you very much.